I'm visiting your website from Google search and saying I think there need to fix few CSS UI issue. You can see for this page it is very long content and very long page containing very long content here, but the left side showing blank and free space here, don't show anything. So what you can keep here, you can keep the left side menu here fixed for this section, for this content section only. You can see it is going up. So what you can do, you can keep this menu in the left side fixed for this content only. So how you can see it will look nice. So just do me few things. You can see the magic. Now you can see the magic here. When you scroll, you can see the menu is here fixing for this content section only, the white content section only. The menu will be fixed in the left side. So when any user can choose to go any other phase, instead of showing the blank, it is now showing the space, and it is now showing the menus here. You can see the menu will be there. So for this content section only. So when you go to the footer, it will go up. You can see now it will go up. So I think keeping this menu in the left side will be a best option for this website. Also, the footer menu do not contain any hover effect. When I'm hovering the footer menus, nothing is happening. And also for the oh, social menu icons here, don't have any mouse over effect. So what you can do, you can use your website default color here, the blue color for the footer menus. Here is the color code. So you can use this color on hover the footer menu. You see, when the menu will be in hover, then it is not changing the color. So the footer menu when will be hover, then we will change the color. Now you can see when we are hovering, it is changing the color. If we don't like it, then we can bypass it. We can add hover effect for the social icon. So how we can do this? We can also make color, zoom in out or anything while in mouse over. So this is using images, background image. So we can use scale effect as like this. Let's see when this icon are hover, then it will zoom in little bit. It is appearing suddenly, so we need to use transition. Now you will see the footer menu is hovering. Also, you can change the color or background images on mouse over. And here the color changing on the mouse over for footer menu. For this page, I'm visiting here. You can see it do not use any transition. When the mouse over, it is showing but or changing the color suddenly. So what you can do, we can use transition here. It will look nice, very nice on the transition. You can see the color changing to blue very sudden. So if we use transition, it will look very good. Let's see. We need to use transition for the images also and for the text also. Now see, the color is changing not suddenly but with few millisecond. That is 0.3 millisecond, 0.3 second or 300 millisecond. You can see it is showing nice. Here the image transition uses timing transition effect. Image scale effect mainly. Zoom in or zoom out uses transition. Here you can see the border color. The border color use transition, but the text is not. When I'm hovering, the text color is changing sudden, very sudden, instead of the border color. So we can use transition for the text also to look very nice. Here transition is set for the border colors only. So we can keep all. Now we can see the border color and text color are changing very slow and very nicely. That is transition effect. Here you can see there is no transition for the effective section. It is going very fast. We can use transition here also. For this page, we can use transition also. Here the text is appearing. We can use number counting. So after showing this bar, the number will appear on counting from 0 to till this or till any number. Here the transition is also missing for the big button. Transition will make it nice, very nice. For the images, we will also make a mouse over effect as like grayscale, zoom in out, or anything you wish. You can also use border here. Here you can see the border color is changing very fast, very sudden. So you can use little bit transition to make it very nice. So how the transition will make it nice? You can see it is very changing the border color very fast. So what you can do? We can use transition for this section also. So here how the transition would look like. You can see here the border appearing very nicely, not sudden. It is appearing just nicely. Here also there is no transition for this type of blocks. We can use transition property to look is very nice for the hover, mouse hover only. We can use any timing for the transition and mouse hover border. Let's see, it is nice, looking nice now. I think it is looking very professional now. Here for this button, here already it is using transition. You can see the background color changing to blue little bit slowly. Here this is also using transition to appear the bottom text, to appear this text nicely. We can also use transition for this type of icons while on hover. While on hover, you can change the background color to any color you wish, as like the header color to this type or any. Not like this, just when hover, the color will change for the specific block only. So you can improve anything if you wish on your website. I will review each of the pages and fix what you need, as like this or anything. I think this is looking very professional nice now. If we refresh the page, all codes will go on and your website will show how it is coming from your server. Thank you.